So this is the spring I was talking about. So you want to make sure this end goes in, and this shaft should go all the way to back, and there's a little hole in the back of the in the back of the gearbox that you should see. So you want to stick this through this way, so that because on the end there's that gear that you can't take off. So you put it in this way. I'd put a little oil on it in there, and then this is what I was talking about. You want to make sure to have this. You might have to wiggle it a little bit. You want to have this in there. Just slide it in. This is what carries the oil. And when you get to the end, or near the end, it's pushed down a little bit on the end, as you can see. So you have to line it up. So you might have to turn it. You just keep on doing it until you line it up. You just want to make sure it's like that far out or in, so that way it can catch the oil until it stops. So that way it catches the oil, because it'll be rotating clockwise, which will push the oil back. So the oil rides on here, goes up to the front, and then goes back and then completes the cycle. That's what you want to put on here, and that's the part that you line up on the end. There's a little slot in there. You want to line that up. The best way I do it, as I put the blade on, and then take the gearbox off, slide this back a little bit, and then make sure to push it in there. And once it goes in the slot, because sometimes you can, like, it won't even be on the slot, and it'll just be jammed on there, and then it'll turn, so the slot could be like sideways. And so I like to take it off, or push it back a little bit when I take the gearbox off and when I put the blade on. So that way, you have to be careful, because these are fine threads, and if you put the blade on wrong, you can strip the threads, and then you'll just ruin it. This is on mine. It's missing the rubber, the leather washer there. I actually have some here. Somebody made that keeps the oil from, because once it gets in here, it like sloshes around in the blade, and I probably should clean that. I would clean that part, so that way you get the oil that's clean going through. And yeah, this one I'm gonna oil it. I'm pretty sure with these it doesn't soak into the spindle. It just rides on the spindle. So even if you were to use like a detergent oil with this, I mean, it could still gum it up, but it wouldn't soak into it. I still wouldn't use a detergent oil. I'd use like 3-in-1 and 3-in-1 the blue can. Make sure the blue can, and then Zoom spout with no detergents. This one I'm probably going to replace the capacitor. This blade was very messed up. It's off balance. You see that? I had to push that one forward, and it's pretty off balance when it's bent. This one's bent up a little bit, unlike the other ones. You can see it's supposed to be straight. This one's bent up a little bit, but I can't do anything about that because I already got it close enough. It does rattle. It used to rattle like a ton, but now it doesn't. I mean, it still rattles. Still rattles a lot, but not terrible. So yeah, that's my Emerson 77646 AS. Hopefully this answers. Somebody asked me a question on what to do, so hope this answers the question.